these are completely fresh teams because it's Greenhorn. It's kind of the pre-competition for REBBL for new teams. Get some development before the season starts. If you sign up early enough, you can play all 4 of the games, and if you sign up a little later, you can get 3 of the games, and so on. It's a bit of a compromise, because obviously it leads to slightly uneven starts, but since this is an eternal competition anyway, REBBL, it's gonna even out eventually, and mostly this exists to keep people from getting bored while waiting for the season to start. So let's kick the ball, because we're elves. And I'm gonna have the skills on even though there aren't many, because... Right, so Nocternal is playing really early morning right now, but that is partly his choice and partly because, well, it was really hard to match time zones. But we were gonna play a bit later than this tomorrow, but he just happened to be awake now, so we're playing now. And right, we shouldn't set up for a defense. We should set up for an off. Well, we should set up for a defense, not an offense. Something like this, maybe. Now let's center our catcher. Oh, did I get I can't see what. +2 fan factor? Oh wow. Okay, so the fans are on our side. I guess I'm famous. And yeah, let's confirm the setup. Right. And he has a very standard team: 3 rerolls and 4 blitzers and a couple of catchers. I guess that's not fully standard. And no throwers, so I guess not fully standard. He's going for the speed with 2 catchers and an ogre to compensate for the strength loss, that is. And I'm going for 4 rerolls, which is probably not standard, but it makes me a lot more comfortable. And whatever I can afford with that. So 1 catcher, 2 blitzers. No apple yet. I'm gonna get that as soon as I can though. Does he have an apple? No, not. He doesn't have one either. Okay, so let's just kick middle. Perfect defense. Fancy. So I guess we move away from the ogre. Or maybe just move away so he can't easily chain push and get a lot of blocks. Because him blocking with the ogre might be a good thing. Maybe. That's a... Alright, he's still gonna get a bunch of blocks though, because he stacked the line. Can't actually avoid him. Oh, he's going for the ogre early. Risky. I was gonna say I think him going for the... Getting the ogre block might be a good thing, because it might be a turnover. And that's a loner player, so... Okay, so... Things are going well right now. Of course, as humans, they have the armor advantage. So... It might go badly soon. We'll see. But unless he leaves major openings, I think I'm still gonna play a passive game and try to just screen it. Oh wow. Okay. And we're alive. Cool. Guess I could run one person to the back. Oh wow. So that was a terrible turn for him. So. It's not gonna be that easy for me to get through though. So it's probably not anything major yet. Yeah, he's still optimistic. So who are we blitzing? Are we blitzing this guy just because he's furthest forward, maybe? Well, also because that lets us move one player up. That could be a thing. Push there. So it doesn't let us move up easily. So let's just play passively. Wait, where did I move? Alright. Something like that should be good. Yeah. Right, so it's spacing up the screen. Makes sense. So yeah, depending on what it does, we might try to take blocks instead of screening next turn, just to minimize the amount of movement forward he gets. But of course, we might also look for a chance to run through the screen and get to the ball. Because that thing puts a bit of a clock on him. But yeah, he's making a solid wall, but he's gonna allow me to run here. So let's run a player up here. And that's a block we can take. Let's make a screen here. That's not good. That's better. I was considering to block here too, but I might want to dodge just because I'm gonna leave one in base contact if I do that. Then again, if I put two, I'm gonna give him a block if I do that. Guess if I push off the one with block, that's better. Power's good. Stay. And guess we dodge this guy out. That should be good. Alright. Ogre is causing troubles for us. But he doesn't have guards, so it's not that scary. And he has to respect our linemen who run up a little bit. And I'm happy with not having to do many dodges last turn. It feels like the right way to respond to him basing up like that. But of course, eventually he's gonna push our screen back a little bit and force us to dodge, I think. But it's 2 dice blocks are safer than dodges. So as long as we can get 2 dice blocks, we're gonna keep blocking, I think. Okay, so he's moving the ball in with his team now, so this play really did something. He's needing to commit more players in a smaller area this way, which is great for us. So we can get a 1 dice on the ogre fairly easily. We also have a based cage corner here, so we can't actually get probably dice on the ball. Maybe not 2 dice exactly. This makes it a lot harder though. Let's move him here. Yeah, getting dice on the ball is gonna be a lot harder now. Maybe actually be... No, I need to have someone here to make it not too easy to get through there. So let's block this guy away and then block that guy, I guess. Something like that. Maybe we follow here actually. Keep the guy marked. Let's move this guy a little closer. If we can push this guy back, then we can assist against this guy easier. Well, cancel the assist so I get a block on this guy. So yeah, let's try to push the ogre. I'm gonna reroll that. Okay. So we're basing with a catcher here, which is not ideal, but I think I'm following that. And let's have a very based corner. I haven't blitzed yet, have I? So we could try to blitz this guy. Should we? No, I don't think so. We could blitz this guy if we make this dodge. Just because that will make it harder for him to move to this side. Okay. Stay. And let's move back a bit. That's a decent turn. Except that we're kind of running out of rerolls already. So we have to be a little bit more careful than this. But we have a marked cage corner and he hasn't moved forward. So that's good. And we have one player marked who is down that he can't easily get free. Basically. So right now we have a chain push on the ball, but that's probably not gonna last. Alright, he's using a splits. Makes sense. I'm gonna go here, I think. because I think I'm the most in the way there. So right now he has the 2 dice on my catcher too. And by being here though, I'm preventing him from running through easily. Could potentially... No, so he can only block one of these guys, so it's gonna be dodges to get through if he wants to get through, either way. Okay, let's hope we don't lose this guy. Alright, armor is holding still. So next turn is gonna be a screening turn, I think. Maybe, at least. Because he repaired my marking of his corners. That's what he spent his blitz on though, so that's a small win. We took some momentum from him. Okay, so maybe we need to spend our blitz on this catcher. Because he's threatening to move on that side. So these two can be a screen. It's probably not gonna reroll that. Oh wow, you have a numbers advantage. But since his ball is not exposed, I don't think we should move on it right now. We should be passive and make a screen. And I'm thinking I want to wait with this dodge, so I'm not using him in the screen. Because if I roll a 1 and I don't have the screen up, that's a bit of a disaster. So we're gonna use other players for the screen. So we have kind of a screen here. This is a bit of a risk, but I want to blitz this catcher. Something I want to do. So we're gonna risk the screen on that. It's only 1 in 36 to turnover, so it should be fine. Alright, armor break is helpful. And where should we go? We could go here. And we complete the screen there. And we complete, not a super complete screen, but mostly complete screen on that side. And then we just dodge these people out. Let's dodge this one first, because he's hittable. And then this guy. Alright. That's a decent turn. Right, he's blitzing the blitzer. I'm gonna go here, I think. Because I think it's harder to trap there. Than in the other places. Alright. So if we can keep him from moving somehow next turn, then we have a player basing him the turn after that. So what's his plan to get through right now? Oh, he's gonna foul. So maybe he's not prioritizing getting through right now. Because it does look like he's gonna foul. He doesn't have a banish, so fouling is kind of risky, but I guess it's worth it on a positional. Maybe he's not fouling this turn, but next turn to follow Metal's rule of not fouling a stun. No, he's fouling. Okay. Does make sense. It is a positional. And he's unlucky on that one. Yep. So at this point, since he didn't make any movement forward, we can just continue with the screen strategy. Should we blitz someone? Might be a good idea to blitz someone. This one guy seems the most easy to blitz. Oh wait, I shouldn't have a catcher on the front line. Let's see. Removing an assist here. How are you able to get there without GFIs? No, so we're blitzing with this guy, I think then. Because this blitz is both just to get a blitz in and, you know, maybe get attrition, but it's also putting pressure on the ball a little bit more long term. And it's also making it harder for him to move back to this side. Significantly harder. Which means this guy is still a big threat. Should we have them together or a little bit spaced out? I think a little bit spaced out is better. So that should be good. Of course he can still move to this side, but these guys are now a threat to him if he does. Okay, so he's gonna base up the screen. Maybe just try to dodge through it. Without a down, that might not be an option though. Oh, he's giving me a marked corner. That seems risky. Maybe he'll repair it though. But he has already blitzed. But yeah, he can make it hard for me to get a 2 dice by moving up the ogre 1 step to here. That should make his position kind of okay against the steal at least, but you know, for scoring he's gonna have to rely on dice, which, you know, is the Blood Bowl way, so we're still not safe. He's still in running distance. I was considering not to step on that. Oh wow, that's a send-off. That's good for us, I think. Even though it was a KO, a send-off is very good for us. Alright. That's just uncalled for. So I guess Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can get to be a screen over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even if we move these players first. So the ogre is protecting this corner. We could get a mark on the ball from here. But that would mean moving both of our players so he can easily move away from them. So I think it's better to... I mean, it's almost better to not blitz. But that seems wrong. So I think... So the passive move would be to continue this green here and not blitz. But a slightly more active version of that is to use my blitz to be able to block both these guys. And I think I'm going for that. That does leave this side slightly open. But only slightly. That's good. Stay. Ooh. That helps. And we're blocking this guy too. He is in running range. Push is good enough. Stay. And actually we can move this guy to secure this side now. That keeps things good. Armor value 7 is better than armor value 8. It is the truth sometimes. Not always though. Okay. So it could still go for just trying to run through. Alright, he got a removal. Yep, there we go. So we have the same amount of KOs, but the expulsions give me an edge. And he could just try to dodge through here for a score. And if he makes that, that's kind of... Well, it's not that bad for us if he does this turn, because then we have a chance at a 2-turn. Okay, he's handing off there. Alright, he's trying for it. Let's see how it goes. Alright. Alright, he still has a reroll. Okay, so we have a chance at a 2-turn touchdown. And if we don't make that, we're despite the numbers advantage, we would be in a little bit of trouble at that point. Okay, we got our chaos back. That's great. Oh. Okay, so we need a 2-turn touchdown. Which is, you know, always kind of hard. But this is a good team for it. And we do have rerolls. We don't have a thrower, which is a bit of a problem in this case. I think I want to blitz 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, he's slightly out of reach for a blitzer. I think I want to carry on a blitzer because that way I can screen in front with a catcher and the blitzer. Now let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's gonna be able to get in front of me, is the problem. So I guess we should have multiple scoring threats. I don't know. Guess so. So these people are gonna run up to something like that, maybe. Maybe we should have someone to hand off to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can be one further back. Probably want to carry on the catcher after all, because we need to throw or at least hand off to it. But yeah, something like that. Okay, where's the ball? The ball is over there. Okay, let's move up a scoring threat on this side. And I guess let's mark some people so they have a harder time getting in the way. This will also be a scoring threat. Gonna have to do a pass of some kind. But I still want to do this blitz, because this guy is still a threat too. So despite the GFI, I'm gonna do it. Okay, that helps. And we're gonna follow that. And... let's be a bit of a screen. And also a scoring threat. Barely. Okay, so I want to move the ball as quickly as possible, so I'm gonna reroll this and... Alright. Well, we still have a chance. But yeah, this is not looking great. Okay, let's go here so we are closest to the, as close to the touchdown line as we can. Okay, that doesn't matter. Oh, we lost the blitzer. It's I mean, an elf team can take that kind of hit. It's not a big deal. Okay, Bonehead helps for sure. So this is our main scoring threat right now, looks like. Which means we need to throw it fairly long here. We need to pick up and throw it to someone who can hand off to him. Either this guy or this guy. Of course, he may make it harder. This is also a potential scoring threat that's semi-decent. So just one GFI. Okay, it's 2 GFIs now. This guy is better than. But I think this guy is our best hope. Alright. So we need a bunch of dice. We're gonna have to blitz this guy anyway, so we might as well start with that. Well, no, actually, it might be good to do it with a... No, we might as well start with that. Because that's the thing that has a chance of giving us attrition on his team. Alright, follow. Now let's see if we can do this bullshit thing. So how hard is this pass? It's a long pass. It's gonna be a long pass to him too. So we do it to him. And this is the hard dice, the throwing thing. If we make the throw, there's a pretty good chance we score. Alright, so far so good. And 2+2 score. Without the reroll though. Scary stuff. Yeah, good hand. Alright, so we are receiving at this point, and so ideally we want to stall it out for a 2-1. His injuries might start working though, and that might change our plans. But at the moment we have a numbers advantage, so let's play for the slow score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players on his team, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players. So 10 against 8. So it should be fine to play slowly. And if we're playing slowly, we should take line of skirmish blocks. Might want to use the block on the ogre. And where's... Oh right, I only have one blitzer. I forget so quickly. Let's have him back, just because it's safer. Who are we blitzing? Guess we're blitzing one of his blitzers. Probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, he's kind of out of reach though. We're probably blitzing whoever isn't knocked down here then. Yeah. Let's have him there so he can help. Maybe here actually even. Nah. Something like that. Kicking it close. And we get a 5th reroll. Funny. Let's move him next to the ball, but I'm not gonna pick up yet. I want to do blocks. Right, that's a down. It's helpful. We follow that, I think. Ooh, that's really helpful. So, the elves are the bash team, turns out. Push is probably good enough. So can we make this a 2 dice on the ogre? Yeah, we definitely can. Let's move him, maybe him, because he's less close to things. Alright, a push. So I guess we're blitzing this blitzer. I think I'm moving this guy to somewhat secure the ball. Alright. Let's push him there actually. Stay. Because then he's kind of trapped. And we're picking up the ball. And I think we stay here. Yeah, it's a good place to stay. California love. All right, armor is holding still. So yeah, we're being lucky so far. For sure. He still has all his positionals. That's kind of funny. He has no linemen. He has only positionals. Huh. Alright, he can dodge that way, of course. I was thinking that these made it harder for him to get out, but he can just dodge this way. Okay, so the main bulk of his forces is here. Which means we want to screen here, probably. And try to isolate these guys. Oh, he has a catcher here too. So I guess we're blitzing this guy. But we want to have a screen protecting our ball. Hmm. That's helpful. I think I'm gonna follow, because marking a catcher I think is a good thing. So question is, where do we want the ball? And do we want to be here, or is that too easy for him to get through? I think I want to keep it screened like that. And the ball might want to be slightly further back. Probably, yeah. Can still reach it, but he needs a lot more dice to reach it here. And every step back I feel like I potentially sacrifice some momentum. Because if he does do bad stuff to us, we suddenly want to move forward fast, is the thing. Alright, Ogre Blitz. We're fine for now. But this does open... Oh, he's re-rolling. Interesting. Interesting, he took it down. I don't think I would have done that. But that is interesting. So I think we're gonna make it... I think I want to 3 dice this catcher. But how do we keep the ball safe? I mean, we can just run the ball back a little bit. If we run it back like 2 squares, it's completely safe. For now. So yeah, I think we use this to get some potential... True enough. Fair. Okay, I get his reasoning. Alright, so I think I'm blitzing the catcher. And what should these guys do? I think I want to be here then, just in case, just so I don't have to reroll this if it's a boat down. Actually, I have 5 rerolls. I'm rerolling it anyway, aren't I? I think I'm following, because again, basing catchers is a good thing. So yeah. This should be good enough to keep the ball safe for now. Alright, Ogre is the key player right now. He's gonna use that mighty blow to try to catch up on numbers. And this catcher is gonna be able to get a block. Oh, does Nocternal play humans a lot? That's kind of cool. Oh. Well, he does have higher armor. That armor value 7. That's rough. So we're still at the point where stalling is a good thing for us. So I'm not gonna panic to move up yet. For now. Alright. I think I'm gonna stay because I think I want to block the ogre. And... yeah, this screen still works. So I can afford to make this block. Dodge does a thing. I'm staying because I want to assist against the ogre. So right now it's a 1 dice. But we can make this blitz and then go assist. Okay. We get to use one of our heroes. Stay. And I think we want the ogre base? Question mark? Maybe not. How fast is the ogre? He's not fast enough to be a threat. But we are kind of leaving a bit of a hole here. So let's make this screen tighter. Oh wait, this means that we are gonna base the ogre. I guess we're pushing him here then if we don't get it down. So yeah, like that. We can follow because that means that he has to cancel more assists to get good dice with the ogre. And yeah, here I think makes for the strongest position, because I can't get 2 levels of screen anyway. Well, this makes this 2 levels of screen together with this guy if the ogre doesn't block him away. So I guess we keep the ball back even now. If he runs for it, that's a bit of a tough spot for us, but it is a tough spot that we can turn him to a really good spot by leaving his players out of position if we pass the ball out forward. So, and he recognizes that, so he's not actually going for that even. Alright, he gets it down. Maybe it's time to start moving up a little bit though. Okay, the ogre does a thing. And by following it makes it harder to block the ogre. This guy is the biggest threat. I think I'm a little too tangled up to effectively move up right now, but we should prepare for moving up. I think we're gonna do this one. Follow. One player for one player is good. I mean, for him holding him here. We can get a block here. Okay, that's good. Alright, that helps a lot. And we can get a block on this guy. Alright, I think we're staying. And I think we're standing this guy up to tie people up. And we have a bit of a screen here. I think we're running this way, because that's safer than being deep on our half right now. And we can prepare for making a screen on this side. Maybe even mark this guy to make it harder for him to get good dice. And if we dodge this guy out, things look a lot better. I think that's good. Yep. Let's go here. But yeah, it's starting to be a bit of a hurry to move forward. So we actually need to think pretty hard on the following turns to try to find as safe movement forward as possible. That's an injury. Ogre SPP indeed. Ogre SPP, good SPP. Okay, so yeah, how do we make the ball safe? And we're probably blitzing the catcher, but if we don't get him down, we're not getting very far. We could do a handoff. No. So we're gonna be in reach of these two guys, but not these guys. If we are, these guys can potentially assist, but we don't want to be by the line. So I think I'm moving there. And I guess the priority here should really be to have a good screen. That's more important than blitzing someone. And yeah. One, two, three, four, five, six. He's not in range, but it's gonna be hard for him to mark everyone here, and most of these people are in range. 5, 6. Well, he's, so maybe we should move him up one, just so he's a better scoring threat. Let's block this guy so we can move the other guy. I'm gonna follow because I want these blitzers marked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So at this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 1 GFI for this guy. It's probably worth it to be a screener. And let's dodge this guy to be also a screener. And we can still blitz the catcher, but it's some dice. But we have dice. Alright, and we're marking these guys, that's perfect. Alright, so so many KOs. Alright, so this should be good. We should be able to score from here. Should not be a problem. Alright. Let's go here. Since we're down, we're not properly marking them anyway, and then we might as well make the foul not as little good as possible. Yeah. Alright, so we want to score next turn, is the ideal. Is there someone we really want to do the score on? Because we want to level them. Maybe I should have thought of this earlier. Well, this guy, but that's not gonna happen. So let's score on this lineman. It's the safest option. And let's make it as safe as possible. I'm not sure this is as safe as possible, but we're trying. Should we stand this guy up? Oh, this guy can move in. Great. And then we just need to be here to have a good screen. Alright, and we could have this guy standing up just so he's not foulable. And let's make him hard to blitz too. Can blitz it on a 1 dice if he wants to. Yeah. And next turn we try to score. So yeah, this was a fortunate game for us, except for the fact that we lost a blitzer, but and this is Greenhorn, so I guess the win isn't the most important thing, but wins feel good, and they give us money, which helps us replace this guy, so, and get an Apo first, I guess. And wins also means 2 touchdowns, which means we move our players closer to being leveled. So yeah, this has been a good game for us so far. Let's see if he can last minutes squander it for us. There is a chance he could do some crazy dodges here and hit the ball. Or I guess even just blitz this guy and mark the ball, and then I somehow fail to free him. But that's less likely than the crazy dodges, I think. No worries. Right? Papow. So he's gonna get a mark on the ball, I think. Yeah, he's fast enough. So what we should do is try to get a 3 dice on this guy, I think. Of course he can, if the ogre decides to move, he can mark 3 players with it. And that makes the 3 dice not an attractive option. Or maybe... How many assists do we need for a 3 dice? You need 4 assists. So yeah, we're not getting a 3 dice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we just need a push on this guy. This is 3 assists, but the 4th assist would require a dodge. So 2 dice is gonna have to be it. Alright, we won, I think. Unless he 1 turns. Guess he could 1 turn. Kaboom! Maybe he will 1 turn. He has players now. We can't stack the line with side steps, so I'm not gonna put a blitzer in harm's way. But it's still gonna try to make it as hard as possible to 1 turn. Something like that, maybe. Maybe this way is better. I'm not sure. Guess he could push 1. I'm worried that he might be able to use these to his advantage somehow. Maybe this way is better. I mean, no, not really. Let's do this then. Make it hard for him to get players over to this side at all. That should be good. Yeah. Let's see if he can 1 turn. I'm gonna kick middle because I want to force him to use dice, as many as possible. Looks like he's gonna try. Middle, like we said. David Bowie throws the ball. That's a good throw. He hit the field. It's a pretty big target, but still. Oh. Okay, he's definitely trying. Oh, he's not gonna try. I thought he said not impossible, but he said no impossible. Oh, that's sad. So we won then. Excellent. Yeah, moving first is smart. Nice vanity pass. It works out. He already blitzed, so yeah, I guess it's over for realsies. Good timing. So yeah. Let's reroll that because we want more money. We don't get more money. Alright then. And let's confirm. Alright. Right. So this guy can be fired. We're not keeping him no matter what. A loner is better than a strength 2, even with those skills, I think. Maybe that's not true, but we're gonna operate on that assumption. So, because I rerolled the winnings, I can't buy an Apo. I would have been able to actually. So maybe it was a mistake to reroll it. Arguably. But it was lower. It was significantly lower than 3.5, so I think it's justifiable that I rerolled it. But we have to play one more game without an Apo. And we have 5 SPP on this guy. Alright, that was the MVP, of course. And we have 3 SPP on this guy and 4 SPP on this guy. So next game I should probably try to get a vanity pass on this guy maybe, and try to score on this blitzer. And yeah, that should probably be some secondary objectives that I'm very likely to forget about, but I'll try to remember and not sacrifice the game plan for it though. So yeah, because I think the critical thing with elves early is that you want to get that dodge as fast as possible, and I think that's way more important than keeping players alive. So I'm not so worried about losing the Blitzer. But yeah, thanks for watching, and maybe see you next time. Bye.